interest. Change is the end result of all true learning. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. The learning process continues until the day you die. Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. Develop a passion for learning. If you do, you will never cease to grow. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. They know enough who know how to learn. Education is the ability to listen to almost anything without losing your temper or your self-confidence. They cannot stop me. I will get my education if it is in the home, school, or any place. Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. He who opens a school door closes a prison. Education is the ability to meet life situations. Learning starts with failure. The first failure is the beginning of education. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Education consists mainly of what we have unlearned. If you have to put someone on a pedestal, put teachers. They are society's heroes. The duties of a teacher are neither few nor small, but they elevate the mind and give energy to the character. The best teachers are those who show you where to look, but don't tell you what to see. Better than 1,000 days of diligent study is one day with a great teacher. Your heart is slightly bigger than the average human heart, but that's because you're a teacher. Teachers can change lives with just the right mix of chalk and challenges. Teaching is the greatest act of optimism. One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. Students, don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. It is not what is poured into a student that counts, but what is planted. Teachers have 3 loves: love of learning, love of learners, and the love of bringing the first 2 loves together. The art of teaching is the art of assisting discovery.
Good evening, everybody. Could you please confirm if I'm audible? Thank you. Thank you all for registering and attending this one-week national level online faculty development program on outcome-based education and essential AI tools for teachers. This is organized by the Internal Quality Assurance Cell IQAC of Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Centenary College Autonomous, Rahara, Kolkata, in association with the Department of Mathematics, Chaudhary Charan Singh University, Meerut, and co-hosted by IPSR Solutions Limited. We would like to welcome today Dr. Mendes Jacob, Professor and Director, MCA Marine Kotikana Autonomous, CEO of IPSR Solutions Limited and alumnus of CCS University, Dr. Jaimala, Professor, Department of Mathematics, Chaudhary Charan Singh University, Meerut, Dr. Mukesh Kumar Sharma, Professor, Department of Mathematics, Chaudhary Charan Singh University, Meerut. Swami Veda Nuraga, and the Controller of Examinations, Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Centenary College, Autonomous. And also, we would like to welcome all the FDP participants of today. Now, about this FDP, this was a 1-week FDP program with live sessions from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And today is our last day of the FDP. Now, fee for the LMS access and processing of certificates is rupees 500. All the participants who have paid the processing fee will receive the LMS access, the video recordings for all the days, and provision to download your FDP completion certificate. The procedure for receiving the certificate will be informed to you today after all the sessions are over. If any of you are yet to make the payment, you can make the payment of rupees 500 to the account details I've shortly put in the chat. If you were unable to attend any of the live sessions, they will be available in the LMS. We have shared the LMS access details through email to those who have shared the payment proof in WhatsApp till yesterday. Those who have shared the payment proof in WhatsApp today will receive the LMS access details later in the day or by tomorrow. If you have any trouble in accessing the WebEx online session, you can also join the YouTube live session, the link of which I've put in the chat already. My name is 𝐬𝐧𝐥𝐬𝐽. I'm working as Global Relations Manager with IPSR Solutions Limited, and I will be the event moderator. Now, coming on to today's session. We first have the feedback, and also Mentor will take the topics on OBE, Road Ahead, and accreditation benefits and useful tools. Dr. Mendes Jacob, who's the Professor and Director of 𝐶M College, Kottayam Autonomous, is an academician and an entrepreneur with 35+ years of experience and is the former Director of School of Applicable Mathematics, MG University. He has acted as chairman and member of many academic bodies constituted by the university. He is also a member of academic and administrative bodies of many autonomous colleges, engineering colleges, and business schools. He's a PhD in operations research and has to his credit a number of national and international publications. He is a research guide of Lincoln University, Malaysia. He has served as a resource person for many national and international seminars and conferences in mathematics management and computer applications. He has organized, conducted, and served as resource person for a number of faculty development programs, including UGC-sponsored refresher courses, and his areas of interest include national education policy, outcome-based education, accreditation, etc. He is also the CEO of IPSR Solutions Limited, an IT company supporting higher education institutions in the implementation of outcome-based education and innovative teaching, learning, and assessment strategies. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Sijan. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, once again, welcome to this 6th-day FDP, and today is the last day of this faculty development program. Today we will discuss how we can implement outcome-based education in our institutions. Many institutions have already implemented it, but we will just discuss what is the right path and how we can implement it in a proper way. Again, we will discuss about some benefits of how it is the OBE implementation will benefit in the accreditation or in the rating and ranking procedures. Again, we will introduce some tools, some AI platforms where we can have AI-assisted assessments. Again, when we implement outcome-based education, there is a feeling that the workload of the teachers will increase. But by using proper tools or ICT tools or AI platforms, definitely we can reduce the workload of the teachers and we can bring about innovative assessment strategies. So we will discuss all these things, and we will have a Q&A. Then we will have a feedback session, and finally we will go to the valedictory session. So I will share my slide. We'll start with the OBE, the road ahead, how we will go about it, and we'll discuss about the accreditation benefits. So I will skip the initial slides. Yeah, we will start with this slide, how we will go about it, especially those higher education institutions. We are new to this OBE implementation process. First of all, we have to define the learning outcomes. All these are already discussed in the previous sessions. Identify the desired knowledge, skills, and competencies that students should acquire. So we have to start with the PEOs, then the program outcomes, program-specific outcomes, and course outcomes. These outcomes should align with the program's goals and be relevant to the industry or field of study. So usually the reverse is happening in many universities or many institutions. Like once we design the syllabus, then we will go about, we will design the outcomes. Actually, it will start with the mission of the institution, and we have to design the outcomes first. And then only we have to design the syllabus, the curriculum. Okay. So first of all, identify the outcomes. Then design curriculum and assessments. Develop a curriculum that aligns with the defined learning outcomes and innovative teaching, learning, continuous assessment, and evaluation strategies. Create assessments that measure the attainment of these outcomes, such as projects, exams, or portfolios. So once if we design the outcomes, then according to the outcomes, we have to design the assessments so that we have to measure the attainment of the outcomes. And we have to design the activities also. The activities, or we can say the learning activities, so that the outcomes should be attained at the end of this particular course or at the end of the program. Now, this is the process. Like we can start with the training of the basic concept, Bloom's taxonomy, and the OBE architecture for the faculty members. That is very important because you have seen that Bloom's taxonomy is used, from the start to the end. When we design outcomes, when we map outcomes, and finally for a calculation of the attainments for assessments for each and every questions or every assessments we conduct, all these we have to map with outcomes, and everywhere we have to use Bloom's taxonomy. So if you have a clear understanding of Bloom's taxonomy, the concept, it will be easy for you to implement OBE. Then preparation of OBE manual is very important. I will just go through the criteria for NAAC. Then I will mention how important is OBE manual. And there is a template OBE manual already there in the learning management system, the LMS. You can go through that template, and if you don't have an OBE manual in your institution, you can just check, and you can have an OBE manual where you can mention the policies and everything. Formulation of outcomes, curriculum development and outcome mapping, identifying innovative teaching, learning, and assessment methods. So more importantly, we have to identify the learning activities. So there is a paradigm shift I already mentioned from teaching to learning when we implement OBE. So we need to have innovative learning and assessment methods. Preparation of outcome-oriented course plans and assessment plans. You have to prepare outcome-oriented course plans and assessment plans. Then OBE focused question paper generation. You can have the question paper. You can use some ICT tools. I will just show you one or two ICT tools, how we can generate question paper easily with an OBE approach. Attainment calculation, again, I have already shown a tool, or you can use any of the tools, ICT tools, so that you can calculate the attainment in an easy way, because manual calculation is not possible. Generating and understanding reports on OBE. So based on that reports, and analyzing the feedback, we have to improvise the process. So there is a loop. So once we start implementing it at the end of the implementation process, maybe after the one or two batches passed out, with the feedback, we have to come again. So improvisation is also required when we implement OBE. So this is the process. We start with the training and OBE manual, and finally you can calculate the attainment, and at the end we can collect the feedback. And what are the benefits of OBE? Because when we implement OBE, clear expectations are there. OBE provides clarity on what students should achieve, reducing ambiguity. So there is a clarity when we design the outcomes, when we announce the outcomes, and the students are also aware of the outcomes. So there is complete clarity about the outcomes. Students and instructors have a clear understanding of the desired outcomes and can work towards them. Health institutions ensure desired levels of knowledge and skills. We can say assurance of learning. And that is one of the buzzwords nowadays used by many top institutions in India. So that, once we implement OB, you can say that we have to achieve that targets, the attainment of outcomes, so that the marks and ranks are not that much important. Attaining outcomes are important. So we can provide an assurance for all the students who are joining our institution that we will bring all the students to the desired levels of outcome attainment. If it is 60% or if it is 70%, when we fix a target, we can assure that every student will be above that particular benchmark once we fix it. So we can, in other words, we can call it assurance of learning. Helps institutions identify areas for improvement in teaching methods, curriculum, and learning outcomes with the data analytics reports we used to get from these tools. Then student-centered learning. OB promotes active learning, engagement, and critical thinking. Students take responsibility for their learning and are actively involved in the learning process if the learning processes are interesting. So we have to identify such innovative learning methods. OB is the Q factor in academics. See, when we go for an accreditation or a ranking or rating, they are measuring the quality of the teaching process or the quality of the learning activities or the quality of the education in our institution. Okay, so implementation of innovative teaching, learning, and evaluation methods will improve the quality of the education. It improves the quality of teaching, improves quality of learning, improves placements, proper implementation of processes. Once if you start with OB manual, you have all the policies and everything defined in the OB manual so that we can implement processes in a better way. Improves accreditation ratings, helps to meet the challenges of new education policy. Now look, starting with the criteria 1, when we go for the NAAC accreditation process, in the NBA accreditation, already OB has got more importance. So I'm not mentioning about NBA accreditation. Nowadays in NAAC accreditation process, if you start with the criteria 1, curriculum development and implementation, you can have the OB manual there. You can start with the OB manual. Effective curriculum planning, delivery, and evaluation through a well-defined process. That process and that policies, everything you can define in the OB manual. Interdisciplinary, interdepartmental courses, why we conduct such courses. We can mention that to achieve certain outcomes. We are having certificate courses, add-on courses, or value-added courses. But what is the need analysis? How we are preparing the need analysis for adding new courses or even add-on courses or value-added courses. This comes from the analytics reports of the OB. So if for achieving or for attaining certain outcomes, certain targets, we need to have more courses or more add-on courses. If that is not in the syllabus, we may add add-on courses. So the relevance of add-on courses or certificate courses or value-added courses, definitely it depends on the outcomes. Student enrolled in certificate, add-on, value-added, these are indirect benefits. Now, students undertaking project work, we have already seen that for the proper implementation of OB, activities like projects, field work, field visits, in the internship projects, in the research projects, industry visits, all these are useful. So again, we can connect all these things with OB. And you can see cross-cutting issues relevant to professional ethics, gender, human values, environment, and sustainability. Some of these comes as POs, as graduate attributes. And criteria 2, assessment of the learning levels of the students and organize the special programs for advanced learners and slow learners. We will get the list of slow learners and advanced learners again from the analytics reports. I have already mentioned that in the last section. So we will get the report from there, and based on that, we will have different strategies, like we will have remedial teaching methods. Then student-centric methods to enhance learning experience such as experiential learning, integrated interdisciplinary learning, participatory learning. All these are learning activities. So again, with the implementation of OBE, we are trying to identify all such student-centric methods. So in effect, it will help the accreditation activities. Student performance and learning outcomes, that is 2 points, it's the criterion. It's a direct question, like how you are calculating the attainment and loss. And in criteria 3, when we implement OBE, you should have an OBE outcome mindset. OBE mindset. That means whatever you conduct, even a workshop or seminar you used to conduct, you should properly document it. Like what are the outcomes? So what are the outcomes of that workshop, or what are the outcomes of that seminar? And again, when we conducted such activities, collaborative activities, or when we have functional MOUs with the industries or other universities, or consultancy and extension, you look at the outcomes, and based on the outcomes, if we can have MOUs or collaboration activities, or even conducting workshops or seminars. So it is an underlying thread starting from criteria 1 to criteria 2 to criteria 3. Everywhere you can mention about OBE, and even some institutions, if you are new to OBE, you can mention it as a best practice we have implemented in your institution. So you have an outcome mindset. Then for each and every activity, there should be outcomes. And not only that, based on the outcomes, you can plan the activities. Criteria 4, again, we have the learning management system. And I think now you are experienced with the Moodle LMS. That is our LMS. I think most of you have gone through that. There are some features in the Moodle. Moodle is a free software. You can customize it. In Moodle, there are few features like workshop activity or lesson activity. Lesson activity you can mention with the assurance of learning, because I think you have already gone through that lesson activity, where if you go through a content and you have that the exams, MCQ or something like that, and if your marks are not maybe 70% or something like that, you have to again attend that section, so that only after thorough understanding of that concept you can come out. So in a way, we can say that we are implementing assurance of learning. And again, workshop activity is there, where you submit your task or assignments, and your peers, they will be evaluating your task and assessments. Again, when we come to Bloom's taxonomy, evaluate means Bloom's taxonomy level 5. So every participant or every student, if they are evaluating the assignments or a task submitted by other students, they will learn a lot. Okay, so in that way, the Moodle LMS is one of the best platforms you can use when for implementing outcome-based education, because learning is happening through this LMS. And you can also have doubt clearance forums or research forums, where you can have a participatory learning interaction with your fellow students or fellow participants. All these are possible. Coming to criteria 5, capability enhancement and development skills such as soft skill development, language and communication skills. You can see all these activities are linked with the POs, or some of them with the COs. And you can see the 21st century skills like creative and critical thinking, problem solving. And problem solving is one of the most demanded skills in the 21st century. Most of the companies, they look for students with the problem solving skills. So all these skill development activities, you can connect with the OBE. These are all graduate attributes, or these are all your POs. You can connect with the POs. Okay. Then coming to criteria, criteria 5 again, placement, self-employment, outgoing student. Definitely, you can improve your placement of the students when we implement OBE. I already mentioned that the quality improvement is there. So definitely the students will get placed. Okay. That is what we are experiencing in my institution. Also, I'm experiencing the same thing. When we started implementing OBE, there are lots of learning activities. Our assessments, everything has changed so that the students will be learning in such a way that it is easy for them to attend interviews, and the placement is gone up. Not only the placement, the quality placements has gone up, so that they are getting better salaries compared to the previous batches. Implementation of e-governance in areas of academic planning and development, student admission, support, examination. That also you can look into. When we implement the OBE, definitely you need to have some ICT tools or AI platforms now. So by using this e-governance can be improved. Again, teachers undergoing faculty development programs. Even when we conduct faculty development programs or professional development programs or even orientation programs, you should have outcomes. Even the teachers attending the sessions, first of all, you define the outcomes, and based on the outcomes, the faculty development programs, if you conduct, definitely that also you can link with the OBE. So wherever you go, whatever activity we conduct in the institution, all these things you can connect with the OBE. OBE is a best practice, like we have clearly defined learning outcomes already. We have discussed these things. OBE emphasizes clear and measurable learning outcomes for students. Helps institutions ensure desired levels of knowledge and skills that already we have discussed. Focus on student learning. Then continuous improvement. OBE encourages innovative teaching, learning, continuous assessment and evaluation. Helps institutions identify areas for improvement in teaching methods, curriculum, and learning outcomes. This is a continuous process. So once we are in that implementation process, year on year, we will be identifying innovative teaching, learning activities, then assessment activities, so that a continuous improvement will happen. Flexibility and adaptability. OBE allows institutions to be more flexible and adaptable. Curriculum and teaching methods can be customized to meet individual or group needs. OBE helps institutions prepare students for the workforce. Already we have mentioned how the placements will improve. Students acquire knowledge and skills that employees are looking for, contributes to economic development of the country. So once if we fix the PUs, definitely we will be working on to achieve or for the attainment of that PUs. That will help improve the placement activities. Identify some additional tips, like identify specific performance criteria for each learning outcome that we can identify. Use descriptive feedback to provide students with specific information about their performance. Encourage students to reflect on their learning and use self-assessment to identify areas for improvement. That through the feedback system, we can encourage students to reflect on their learning. Use their portfolios to document and showcase their learning and growth. That also is possible once if everything is correct, the correct way. If you implement it, definitely you can even provide a login to the tool for the students so that they will understand how they are performing. If the values are not accurate, definitely we cannot go about it. You can use standardized tests or assessments to measure quantitative metrics. Then set benchmark scores to measure student achievement against specific standards or goals. Use data analysis to identify trends or patterns in student performance over time. That also we have seen how the students are performing semester-wise, the progression and all. Use comparative analysis to evaluate the effectiveness of different teaching methods or curriculum interventions. That is also possible with these analytics reports. Okay, so that is about this. If you have any doubts, we can clear that. So for the accreditation process, we can use the OBE in a better way. And in my institution, for the last accreditation process, we have mentioned OBE as a best practice. Okay. This is a quote from Elon Musk. It is easier to land a man on Mars than to change school system. Okay, so we have to change ourselves now when we want to implement a new and processes. I think there are some questions. OBE implementation can be considered as the best practice of the institute. So minimum, how many years we should practice it? That depends, see, if it is a PG program, it's a 2-year program. For 2 years, if you have implemented OBE for a 2-year program, we can mention OBE as a best practice, provided you follow the process in a better way, starting from the OBE manual. Then the processes you have to follow. In 2 years, you can do it. Elaborate the methods for identifying advanced and slow learners. Actually, we can identify slow learners and advanced learners by considering the various assessment activities. So if you're using a tool, I think last day I have shown that, or once again, I will just go through that tool. Which books are available for understanding OBE? Okay. That you have to search on internet. I can, some of the materials is already shared in the LMS. There is a white paper on OBE. There is OBE manual. Some best practices are already there. And there are some videos, by different faculty members and people from industry. That is already there in the LMS. Or you can search in the internet. Okay. So I hope there are no further doubts. I will just show you some tools which can be used for the assessments. And one of the tools, one of the platform we will provide to you today. Circulate an OBE manual after NB accreditation. It is essential that institution should circulate an OBE manual after the NB accreditation. Okay. Yeah. I'm this section I'm focusing more on the NAC. Okay. You can download LMS, material from LMS. It is possible. This OBE manual and everything you can download. That template you can download from LMS. And as Dr. Suresh Nambudiri mentioned, there are some prompt engineering notes which are also can be downloaded. Okay. Now I will not interested to attend all the classes. What is your suggestion? Definitely, students are not interested to attend all the classes. Yeah, but in my experience, if the classes are interesting, then they will attend. Maybe we have to change ourselves first. I had an experience in the last month. I invited a person from industry. He took class for 8 full days, starting from 8:30, and it has gone up to 8 o'clock. And the entire section, every student was there without any absenteeism. So they were doing some task, and the sections were interesting. So students nowadays, they don't want theory, because the theoretical concept they will get from the internet. So they need more practical sections. Probably in every subject we can provide some practical sessions, or we can have some interesting sections. Yeah, what you said is correct. The students are not interested to attend all the classes. Actually, the average attention span of a student now is maximum 8 minutes. After the COVID pandemic, maximum 8 minutes they can attend in a session. Okay. There I found LMS. LMS is provided with this faculty development program. Okay. Okay, then I will show you an AI platform. This will be provided to all the paid participants free of cost. You will get a complimentary access of it. Today by 9 o'clock, you will receive a mail. Yeah, NBA and NAC must make it compulsory for all faculty to know about OBE. Yeah, it is correct. I know. When the NAC team visit, they will ask each and every faculty members nowadays during the faculty interactions, they will ask the faculty members what is the process, how the attainment calculation is done, or such questions usually they will ask. Now I will show you a platform. I think I have mentioned the first day itself. This is a platform. It's called the questionpaper.ai. Now, almost all faculty members, they're complaining about their workload. Nowadays, the accreditation, then OBE implementation or NEP implementation, the workload of the faculty members are increased. So this is a platform which we have developed. We have worked for the last 8 to 9 months. And I will show you the benefits of using it. You can see this is called the questionpaper.ai. This platform you can use for assessments. There are some templates available. These are question paper templates. These are ready-made templates. Otherwise, you can create your own template. I will click this one. You can have your own template. You can create a new template where you can mention about your template name or what your institution name or section 1 or part A. Then your question type, what type of question you want in the part A. Similarly, for section, different sections you can create. Okay. Otherwise, you can use a ready-made template if it suits your requirement. Like template 1, there are 3 sections with a multiple choice question, short answer, and long essay questions. This is template 1. Template 2, a single section dedicated exclusively for multiple choice questions. Okay. So you can see the preview of the template also. I will just choose the first one. The preview, you can see there are multiple choice questions and options are given. There are 5 multiple choice questions in this template. And there are some short answer questions. Each question carries 3 marks. The student has to answer 5 questions. And part 3, A or B type. It's a long essay question. There is choice for the student, 10-mark question. So this is the template. So if I'm choosing this template, this is actually a task in the LMS. So you have to create your own question paper and you have to upload it in the LMS. Okay, you can experience it, how it works. So for you will get the login details today by 9 o'clock. Now, if you want to create a question paper, just click create question paper on the right top. Okay, you just add the question, the exam name, like if it is an internal exam, say internal exam 1. Template already we have chosen, template 1, college or institution, college or school. So it's college, then institution name, you can type it here. And your program name, now I'm putting MCA, you can put your own name. If you have a course code, you can give that course code here. Course name also, I'm putting which course in mathematics. Questionpaper.ai is free for the paid participants. You will get a complimentary access today. Okay, because this cannot be a free one because a lot of effort is there. Then after filling in the basic information, click next. Videos are also available in the LMS, how to generate a question paper like. Then the next page, you can choose the Bloom's taxonomy levels, understanding, applying, it's already there. You can add, suppose I'm adding analyzing. Then difficulty level, you can choose medium is there. You can choose, so I'm choosing challenging also. Then you can upload your syllabus here. You can upload your syllabus a PDF format or something like that. Suppose I'm copying 2 modules from my syllabus. Just copy paste the syllabus and click generate. Less than 5 minutes, you will get a complete question paper. You can have a question paper. See, here you have to input a topic. You can even give a topic name, or you can input the prescribed test, something like that. Okay, you can choose the difficulty level, the knowledge level. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes. By the meantime, I will show you how the question paper I have generated today. This is a question paper I have generated today. You can see it will look like this. That's a question, and the options are given here. Then we have the knowledge level, Bloom's taxonomy level on the right side. Answer key is there. You have the 5 MCQs. This is a template we have chosen. Then part 2, short answer questions. The knowledge level is there. Then part 3, again, the questions are there. The knowledge level is given on the right. Let us check whether this question is already generated now. This is the question generated just now. You can see all the questions are there. Yeah. So all the questions are generated. Now you can see the caption of this application. It is teacher applies, AI creates. Just below question paper.ai, you can see teacher applies, AI creates. So that means if you find that this is not K3, it's K2, you can edit it. Just delete that K3, 3, and you can put K2 there. Similarly, any other topic, even you can manually copy paste some questions if you find that some questions are not good. And one more thing, suppose this is an answer key, and suppose you require a detailed answer, you can just click regenerate this answer key. It will take some time so that you will get a detailed answer for this. Okay. Sorry. So it will take some time. Meantime, we will see the other one. There is an editor here. Some faculty members, they asked for mathematical symbols. We can add mathematical symbols, subscript, superscript. Some edit. If you want to edit the question paper, it is possible. You can add tables. Just click this one. The bottom you can see, you can click this so that you will get a table. Or if you want to add an image, that also is possible. You can select some image and you can add it there. When we copy paste the questions, you can remove the formats by using this one. If you want to make a particular content bold, italics, everything is possible with these editors. Okay, then we see how whether now you got the detailed answer for question number 6. You have regenerated the answer key. You see the detailed answer is there now. Okay. Now, if you find that some of your questions are not up to the mark, or suppose if you want to change this question number 6, I'm removing question number 6. Okay. Now I have removed question number 6. I'm removing question number 7 also. So I have removed 2 questions. Now I have removed 2 questions, and in that place, if I want some other questions, again, we can add questions. Click here. If you want to change this Bloom taxonomy or a difficulty level, you can change that. Now, suppose if you want to change the syllabus, that also is possible. If you want questions from some other topic, that is possible. Just removing the analyze type questions. just pasting the same syllabus. Now, instead of that 2 questions, we'll get more questions. Meantime, we will check the other one. So, and we have an option for mapping course outcomes. See, if you have already entered the questions, outcomes, the outcomes are there. Suppose the first question, if you map with the course outcome number 1 with the mapping string 2, second question with the course outcome 2 with the mapping string 3. Likewise, you can map the questions with the course outcomes. And if you click update, you can see the course outcomes are also mentioned there along with the question. And you have mapped it. So that is possible. And again, if you want to see the preview of the question paper preview, it's available. You can check the preview and you can download it and you can use it for your exams, for your internal exams, or in the university campus of the departments, the faculty members, they themselves generate question papers. And if you want to see the preview of the question with the answer, that also is possible. For your reference, you can take a printout or you can download it and you can use it. Okay. And if you want to export to Excel or export to test, it's also possible. See, if you are having a question bank, I will show you a question bank tool also, where you have to enter the questions. If you want to enter the questions, then probably you need it in an Excel format so that you can just copy paste the question from there. So this is the Excel format. Questions are there. The level is there. Answers are also there. So you'll get it like this. We will check whether, yeah. Now we have removed 2 questions. We have removed 2 questions. And now we got 8 or 10 questions as suggestions in place of question number 6 and question number 7. Actually, we have removed question number 6 and question number 7. So now we can select 2 questions out of these 10 questions. Select 2. Suppose I'm selecting question number 2 and question number 3. I have removed only 2 questions, so only I can select 2 questions now. Just click insert. You can see in the place of question number 6 and question number 7, the new questions are there with the answer. So as I mentioned earlier, teacher applies, AI creates. So according to your convenience, you can edit it. You can edit the questions. You can you will get more suggestions likewise. And one more thing, nowadays, wherever we go, usually for taking sections in different institutions, they have the syllabus with them, but to design course outcomes, it's difficult for them. Now, there's a possibility for generating course outcomes if you have the syllabus with you. If you have a syllabus, you can generate course outcomes. Okay, how to generate course outcomes? Let us see. Just click on the course outcomes tab, just click generate. You can give the course name. Suppose I'm giving a operation research. Course code, if you have a course code, you can put course code. Program name. Then 4-point scale for mapping purpose. If you're using a 4-point scale, that already we have mentioned the previous sessions. You can, this is optional. If you are using a 4-point scale, you can put it there. Otherwise, 5-point scale, whatever it is. Number of CEOs. Suppose you need 5 CEOs, you can put 5. Otherwise 4 or 6, something like that. Then here you can upload your syllabus. Now, I'm going to upload a PDF format. and I am uploading a syllabus here, a PDF format. Otherwise, you can copy paste the syllabus, and we can create course outcomes. We can generate course outcomes based on overall syllabus or based on module or unit wise. Suppose I choose generation based on unit or module wise syllabus. Okay, just click generate. Maybe it will take 1 or 2 minutes to generate course outcomes for you. So you'll get options, not only one course outcome, not only 5 course outcomes, you'll get options so that you can select from the options. Yeah, you can see module 1. My module 1 is graph theory. You can see CO1, understand and apply graph theory to solve computer science problems. Module 2, CO2, you can see. This is trap 1. Then we have trap 2, CO1, CO2. Then trap 3. Okay, so you have the choice. Suppose I am choosing CO1 from trap 1, CO1 and CO3. Suppose I am choosing CO2 from trap 2. So I have already chosen CO1, CO2 and CO3. Okay, now suppose I am choosing CO4 and CO5 from trap 3. Now you cannot choose one more because I have given the number as 5. So now I have chosen 5 course outcomes from the 3 different traps. Then just save. So my course outcomes are saved. Now you can see the course outcomes. My course code, course name, scale, and these are my course outcomes. I have chosen 5 course outcomes. And if you want to export it, see, for example, now you can see the course name, operational research, course code, and there are 5 course outcomes. With the course code, you can see the course outcomes there. So you will get all the options so that you can choose the best option out of it. I hope you can see the downloaded course outcomes. Is it visible? Okay. Okay, so this is the way we can generate course outcomes, and all these course question papers we have already generated. These are here only. You can see it, and you can have a different type of questions. I can just show you a case study now. This is a case study. My program is MCA, so I have just given brand management, a case study on brand management. So the brand management, the digital age. It's something connected with the MCA program. So the case is given, then the scenario, everything, then questions based on that case. Okay. So you can have the assessments, now the course outcomes, and based on the course outcomes also you can have the questions. Suppose if you input the course outcomes, see here, instead of syllabus, you can input the outcomes, and based on the outcomes, question paper will be generated. So just syllabus or a topic or a prescribed test or the outcomes can be provided so that you will get a question paper. So that is about question paper.ai. So all of you who have registered for the LMS, you will receive it today in your mail, in your registered mail ID. so that you can log into this questionpaper.i. And the videos are also available in the LMS, how to create question papers, how to map questions, everything will be there. I will show you how you can log into the questionpaper.i. So this will be the screen. Once you receive the mail, go to that link and you can enter your email. You can create your own password. The mail ID should be your registered mail ID. You are registered for the FDP. Then you can create a password. Then click sign in. Then you will get an OTP in your mails. Just give that OTP so that you will get this the home page, this interface, so that you can start using it. And we are actually providing it to the 100 institutions in India now. I just started giving it for a very nominal price, only to the institutions, they can have the AE assessments. So that will help them for their accreditation purpose. Not only that, all the faculty members of the institutions, they can use it. So the price is less than 10,000 rupees. So if somebody is interested, you can contact the numbers provided there. Okay. So that's about this platform. And one more I will show you, and we will then go to the feedback session. This is about another platform which many of the universities and autonomous colleges, they are using it for the last 5 years. This is for generating question papers from a question bank. So if you have the AI platform, you can have the questions there. You can upload it to the question bank for the semester end exam. For autonomous colleges and universities, they have to generate question papers in a confidential way. So through questionpaper.ai, they can generate the questions and they can upload it to the question bank so that the controller can generate the question paper. I will show you this platform, how the questions can be generated. Can be generated in 5 seconds. This is the interface of the faculty, the controller of exams. Now I'm going to generate a question paper of basic electronics. So we can have a blueprint like this. When we implement outcome-based education, mention how many low order questions should be there, how many higher order questions should be there, like this. So each and every question, suppose this contains 25 questions for the semester end exam. Each and every question we can mention from which unit or which module or what is the taxonomy level. You can mention all these things, the difficulty level or importance level, theory or practice. So you can set a blueprint like this. Okay, once the question bank is already there, based on this blueprint only, the question paper will be generated. So you can see the controller's office, they can generate a question paper in less than 5 seconds. Now one question paper is generated based on this blueprint. And I'm generating one more. Now 2 question papers are generated. Likewise, they can generate 2 or 3 and they can compare the question papers generated. They can just go through the structure of the questions. See, without seeing the questions, they can check how many different taxonomy levels are there. The blue color represents the blueprint, the required one. The yellow represents the obtained question paper. See, for example, we have in the blueprint, there's 2 questions in the remember level from section A, but 3 questions are obtained. Whereas on understand level, 6 questions are required one, but only 5 questions are there. This is because This is a demo question bank. It contains only less number of questions. If you have sufficient number of questions in the question bank, we will get the this blue line and yellow line will be matching. That means according to the blueprint, we will get the question paper. So we can compare the question papers generated and we can choose one. Suppose I'm choosing generation 1. Just give the question paper code. All the other things will be there, already there. Then proceed. Now you can see the question paper of electronics course. So you get a question paper like this. This saves a lot of time and money for the institutions, because usually in the autonomous colleges, question paper, they will ask question paper setters from outside to set question papers, and a lot of the logistics issues are there. So a lot of problems are there. And again, when we implement OBE, we can have a control over the Bloom's taxonomy levels and all. So this is the way we can generate a question paper. And every faculty member will be involved in the development of the question bank, so that they will be having some practice sessions on Bloom's taxonomy levels that will improve the teaching quality of the institution. There will be proper training from academicians on Bloom's taxonomy levels and framing questions, quality questions. And a lot of reports are available for the monitoring and control of the entire process. Even in between, they can check the quality of the question bank. See, for example, this is the question bank we have used for generating this question paper. You can see how many questions are there in the question bank, the entire question bank in different taxonomy levels. All this data is available. There are around 75 plus reports available for the monitoring and control of this process. So this is another platform which we can use for, again, for the assessments. Questionpaper.ai is the latest one with the generative AI. We can make wonders in the assessment platform. So that's about this one. If there are any questions, I will just go to that. Yeah, we can add diagram. Okay. Through questionpaper.ai, we can have mathematical purpose. If there are some symbols missing, we can use that editors provided in the bottom, so that we can add questions. Diagram or a graph or even images we can upload. That is possible. Okay, so that's about it. And if there are no further questions, we will just move to the feedback sections. And after that, I will show you the LMS first. This is the learning management system. Sir, all type of question papers are available. No, we will get maybe this is generative AI. So we can depend 70% on this platform. 30% expertise we have to have from the faculty side. We have to input, but you know we can have the editing process. We can do editing. We can even copy paste. Even you are asking about accountancy questions, even if you are not getting some accountancy questions, you can even copy paste questions from somewhere else. We can have tables. You can create tables in the platform itself using that editor. So all these are possible. Okay. So it will take 2 or 3 years more. Can we use a generator question paper for the student for exam purpose to the same platform to solve? Okay, you can upload the MCQs to an LMS, to a Moodle, so that at the same time you can conduct exams. See, for example, when we implement OBE, you need to have more assessments, and you can have anytime assessments. Like, for example, if there is a visiting faculty taking class for 1 day, maybe after the section, the same time he can create a question paper, a multiple choice question paper, and he can push that question paper to your LMS if you have a model LMS there. And at the same time, the students can attempt the exam, and the score, everything will be there, and the questions are already mapped with outcomes. So that way you can use it. Otherwise, the faculty members, you can create MCQs, and we'll get quality multiple choice questions from this tool. You put challenging, definitely you will get quality multiple choice questions, and you can save a lot of time, because when we have MCQs, you have to find options also. So in 1 or 2 minutes, you will get all these things. I think there are some other questions also. Just answer that questions. The context of CO, if a CO has to work from the different ability, how that CO should be mapped to. Now, if there are 2 verbs, 2 action verbs for a CO, you can consider the highest one. And if you have a question, then consider the action verb of that question. Usually questions will have only 1 action verb. Okay. For a CO, you can consider the highest one. And we use the for the student for exam purpose to the same platform to solve. Yeah. Anyway, we are improving this platform. In future, we can use the same platform for even for conducting exams. Download in Word format from PDF. Yeah, you can download in Word format, but the problem, for some symbols or if the Word is not supporting some image or some table, that may be a problem. But for PDF, there is not such problem. Okay. And you can download the questions in Excel format. Even then, if the Excel is not supporting a particular symbol or something like that, that creates problems. Okay. Now coming to this LMS, you see today is day 6. You have all these course outcomes. You can use ChatGPT and you can create course outcomes. In day 6, you have a question paper.ai. All the videos are available, and you will get complimentary credits for a question paper.ai, so that you can sign up with your FDP registered email. Okay, and if you have any doubts, you can contact the respective people. The numbers are available in the chat box. Okay, so all the videos are available, and you can upload a question paper once it is generated. Okay, that is about LMS. Now coming to the feedback. I've shared a link in your chat box. You can open that link. Otherwise, you can use, you can go to menti.com and you can use the code which is given on the top of the screen. Either you can use the link which is provided in the chat box. Is it possible to set chemical reactions based questions. Okay, there's a question in the YouTube live. Yeah, you please try. And if you have any suggestions, definitely you can contact our team. There are some support numbers available in the portal. You can call at any time. So what is your opinion about this blended model of FDP, which incorporates both interactive live sections and LMS-based tasks and assignments? Okay. So you can give your response. You can go to that link, or you can go to menti.com and you can use the code at the top. So this LMS is, again, I will tell you another example of implementing outcome-based education. So a lot of learning is happening through LMS. I think you have experienced it. You can upload a lot of contents, videos. So the participants can learn at their own pace and convenience. That is the advantage. Okay. Improve self-learning skill. That is again a graduate attribute. Self-directed learning. Nowadays, the technology, every day, it's new technology is there, so that the students have to study the new concepts once if they are out of the institution. So thank you for your feedback. So we have 10 seconds more for responding to this first one. Link is not proceeding. Link is actually there, I think. Yeah. Now we have one more slide. You can use the same link. It's already there in the chat box, or you can go to menti.com. You can use the code. So what is the question? How did your knowledge about OBE progress through this FDP? Okay. 30 seconds more. So happy to see that most of the participants, they have improved their knowledge. Some of them moderate to expert, some little knowledge to moderate knowledge, little knowledge to expert in OB. Very good. I'm not able to put ranking. Okay, and once again, yeah, I will put the link in the chat box once again. Please try to go to that link. Now it's already over. Time is over. So it's good to see that most of you have improved your knowledge. Okay. And we have one more. So this is a separate link. Please go to that link. Now your overall suggestions. You can also give some suggestions for improvement. Again, you can go to the link. It's a new link. You put in the chat box. Or you can go to menti.com in your mobile or your laptop. You can go to menti.com and you can use the code. The code is written on the top of the screen. Okay, so you have a lot of resources in the LMS. Actually, almost 70% of the content is in the LMS. This is planned for 6 days. Only 2 hours, you have the live sessions. And according to your convenient time, you can go to the LMS and you can use you can go through the contents available there. Because, this is considered as a full day faculty development program. So we are providing certificate for this 1 week program. And the LMS is accessible for the coming days also. Okay. So 10 seconds more for your response. Very good feedback. The workshop enabled me to practice OBE in my institution. It will increase the NAC score and we can produce good quality products. The sessions are all outstanding and punctuality is excellent. Thanks. Okay. So if you want any support in future, definitely you can contact us. Okay. Thank you for your good words. Nice words. Thank you. Questionpaper.ai, you will get some credits for that. So once the credits are over, then you need to purchase it. But for individual purchase, it's very low price, less than the price of a biryani. Okay. Now we will move on to the valedictory section. Before that, if you have any questions, we can have. I think there are no further questions. The steps, the steps to receive certificate that will be explained at the end of this program. Okay, thank you for your patient attendance. I'm happy to associate with my alma mater, CCS University. So I have my senior professor Jaimala is here. Professor Mukesh, my junior. So both of them are here for the valedictory function. I'm happy that you are there. Thanks for all the participants. Now we will move on to the valedictory message and the concluding remarks. So once again, thank you. Over to Sijin.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mendes sir. Thank you for those wonderful session that you provided. Now we will move on to the valedictory address. The valedictory address will be delivered by Dr. Jay Malla, who's the Professor and Dean of Science, Department of Mathematics, Chaudhary Charan Singh University, Murud. Professor Jay Malla has teaching experience of more than 32 years. She's worked as Dean of Engineering and Technology and Director of the Sir Soturam Institute of Engineering and Technology, Meerut, as an additional assignment. She's a merit holder in graduation, secured first position in Meerut University in MA MSc, first position all subjects and fill in Meerut University. Her main areas of research include fluid dynamics, hydrodynamic and hydromagnetic stability, and fractional calculus. She has 6 students. 6 students have completed their PhD, and presently 4 students are doing research under her supervision. She has guided 35 MPhil projects, published more than 32 research papers in reputed journals and proceedings, completed a major research project granted by UGC. Besides that, many other invited lectures and talks at national and international conferences. She has delivered a talk at international conferences held in Potsdam, Germany, and Konyapts in Nepal. She is also a fellow of the Indian Water Research Society. Currently, she is holding the position of Dean of Science. Over to you, ma'am.
Hello. Thank you, Sijin sir. Perhaps I am audible.
Yes, you're audible.
So, first of all, I would like to tell you that I have attended this FDP just like a student. I have paid for it because I was thinking that I should not attend it like a host institution, but I should attend it like a student. Presently, I am in USA, and here it is 6:30 of the morning, and every day I start to attend this FDP at 5:30 a.m. of San Francisco, and I'm very happy that through this FDP I could learn a lot, though I could not give my feedback through this platform, but this was a wonderful FDP. So, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished speakers, organizers, guests, esteemed faculty, and other participants, as we come to the close of this enlightening online faculty development program organized by Chaudhary Charan Singh University, Meerut, in association with the Ramakrishna Mission, Vivekanand Centenary College, Kolkata, and IPSR Solutions Limited, on the outcome-based education and essential AI tools for teachers. I'm here with a heart full of gratitude and admiration. These were the days marked by intellectual curiosity, insightful discussion, and the shared passion for promoting and adopting the outcome-based education system. It's a fact that the popularity of an institution is the consequences of its grades awarded by some recognized accreditation agency. And it is also a fact that to a greater extent, excellent grades of an institution are the consequences of the outcome-based education, which was the stress of, there was the stress on this particular aspect that outcome-based education is very, very, very important. So it is a matter of pride for the FDP organizing institutions that both the institutions have been accredited by A++ grade by the accreditation agency NAAC. It is high time for the government and educational institutions to focus on the outcome-based education system and use some specific solutions like the solution provided by IPSR that can measure different types of outcomes like program outcome, program specific outcome, course outcome, to judge the relevance of the education provided by an institution to the current and the future needs. So I feel obliged to the authorities of the workshop organizing institutions, Professor Sangeeta Shukla, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Chaudhry Charan Singh University, Meerut, who generously encouraged the Department of Mathematics, Chaudhry Charan Singh University, Meerut, to organize this workshop. Swami Kamal Asthanananda, the principal of Ramakrishna Mission Vivekanand Centenary College, Kolkata, who very enthusiastically agreed to organize this FDP collectively, and IPSR Solutions Limited, who guided as about the Bloom taxonomy based solutions, and even to create the question papers through the solution provided by the company. At this occasion, I would like to mention that Department of Mathematics has done one MOU with IPSR Solutions Limited and Mr. Mendes Jacob, who is a prominent academician and entrepreneur and a proud alumnus of the Department of Mathematics, Chaudhry Charan Singh University, Meerut, is the CEO of this company. The company provides services for the entire spectrum of information technology, ranging from training services to IT corporate consultancy. I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to Mr. 𝐎𝐮𝐿𝐽𝐫, Global Relation Manager, IPSR Solutions, who as an event moderator beautifully managed this online FDP. On the first and the second day of this FDP, we could interact with the distinguished speaker, Dr. Sunil Job, and then Dr. Mendes. Even on the last day, Dr. Jacob Mendes graciously shared their expertise and insights on Bloom's taxonomy. And also, Dr. Jacob Mendes told us about the solutions which IPSR Solutions may provide to increase our efficiency, secrecy, to create the question papers. Their guidance have enriched our understanding of Bloom taxonomy and its profound implications on education, as well as they told us about the AI solutions provided by the company. So during the FDP, we have explored the intricate levels of cognitive skills encapsulated in Bloom's taxonomy, moving from the foundational remember and understanding levels to the pinnacle of creation. So this framework, as we have learned, provides a scaffold for educators to design learning experiences that truly empower our students to think critically, analytically, and creatively. So, in tandem with these cognitive explorations, we have delved into the fascinating world of artificial intelligence and the cutting edge models like ChatGPT, Vijnana, through Mr. Nambudri, a specialist in product design and having experience of more than 30 years. Prompting is the future ABC. He told us, he taught us even that prompting is the future ABC. Ability of asking questiona and vada, not vivada. This was based on vada. Communication is required to extract the most important answers from ChatGPT. How can we get help from the platform Vijnana for each and every step of research was told by him. It was incredible, informative, and beneficial. So thus the fusion of educational methodologies and generative AI presents a promising frontier for the future of learning. We have witnessed how these tools, exemplified by the ChatGPT model, have the potential to revolutionize the way we interact with information, fostering a dynamic and responsive educational environment. So, as Dean of Science Faculty, I am profoundly inspired by the collective enthusiasm and commitment displayed by each participant. Your engagement, insightful questions, and collaborative spirit have truly made this workshop a resounding success. In the spirit of Bloom's taxonomy, I encourage you to take this knowledge back to your classrooms, laboratories, and to your students as well. Let the principles of understanding, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation guide your teaching practices. Integrate the transformative power of generative AI tools judicially, harnessing the potential to enhance the learning experience of our students. So, in ending, I want to thank each of you from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this wonderful experience. Learning is like a journey that keeps changing and getting better. So, by combining the smart ways of teaching and the power of technology, we are poised to embark on a path that promises to redefine the landscaping of learning. So, thank you for your time, your passion, and your commitment to the pursuit of knowledge to shape the future of education. So, wishing you all continued success on your educational endeavors. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Jayamala. Thank you for those kind words. Thank you for the compliments given. Now we will move on to the next session. That will be the concluding remarks by the HOD in charge, Dr. Mukesh Kumar Sharma, who's the professor, Department of Mathematics, Chaudhary Charan Singh University, Meerut. Now, Dr. Mukesh Kumar Sharma has got teaching experience of more than 15 years. He's worked about 4 years in entertainment, tax department, UP government, worked as assistant controller, deputy controller in the examination, central evaluation in Chaudhary Charan Singh University, Meerut. Worked as deputy controller in the moderation of objective type question paper setting in Chaudhary Charan Singh University, Meerut. He's also worked as university observer in different examinations conducted by CCS University, Meerut. He has published many research papers in journals and in conference proceedings and authored many books. He has also got few patents and projects under his name. He's worked as reviewer in various national and international journals. He's also delivered and chaired many sessions. He has attended many refresher orientations, workshops, FDPs, and symposiums. He has also received many awards and fellowships. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. George, for giving nice words about me. I welcome you all this online faculty development program organized by the Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Ramakrishna Mission Vivekanand Sanitary College, Raha, Kolkata, and co-hosted by the Department of Mathematics, Church and University, Meerut, and IPSR Solution Limited. I am very happy that the conference was this FDP faculty development program was very successful. As we know all, there are two things in this FDP faculty development program. One was the outcome-based education learning, and other was the AI tools in education. As we all know, outcome-based learning consists of multiple assessment tools which are directly targeted in developing students' career competencies and will encourage them not just to remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, creating, but very importantly to create new knowledge resources for the future. Outcome-based education emphasis on two main components in terms of the student achievements in an academic program. One is the program outcome, we call it as the POs, which is measured at the point of graduation, and other the program educational objectives, PEOs, is assessed over a longer period of time. To formulate these PEOs means program educational objectives, assessment criteria with the integration of the stakeholder inputs, methodology for an unbiased measurement of graduates, long-term attainments, as well as analyzing and identification, a set of strategies for continuous quality improvement. We call CQIs be done. Outcome-based education has become a central feature in the accreditation of degrees offered by the institutions of higher learning worldwide. As we all know, in 1950, the work of Bloom in 1956 and his colleagues in developing taxonomies for the educational objectives became important. And the taxonomy eventually became benchmarks which were then used in the formulation of specific objectives and the development of targeted criteria to establish the learners' attainment to face acceptable standard against the desired learning outcomes. As we all know, Bloom's work, particularly in addressing the cognitive domain, remains instrumental in the assessment of outcome-based education. But in 2000, Kalin, in his work, stressed the importance of linking assessment to long-term and significance outcome expected of the learners, or to the short terminal outcomes which were derived from the long-term outcomes. This is in accordance to the principle of clarity of focus and designing back. These two major types of outcomes in outcome-based education was defined by Kalin in 2000. So clarity of focus requires gearing the development of curriculum towards the outcome expected of the students. There should not be short-term targets, but ends results that students would achieve upon graduation and beyond. This also emphasizes on the pursue conditions towards their careers. So this outcome-based education plays a vital role. And another thing, this objective of this faculty development program is to nurture the philosophy of the outcome-based education and build the capacity and competence of the faculty members in teaching learning system and other academic process of the university. On the other hand, when we talk about these AI tools, the AI tool can automate administrative tasks such as grading, assignments, and scheduling, allowing the instructors to allocate more time to teaching and providing personalized support. Additionally, we can say AI can facilitate custom and adaptive learning experiences in a remote settings. So during this FDP program, we can say that the continuing development of generative artificial intelligence tools are capable of producing natural languages, computer codes, images, or other media in response to the user's query, has the potential to impact teaching and learning in many ways. This is the time when we have to begin more deeply understand and engage with the AI tools in our teaching and learning practices. Natural language, artificial intelligence, chatbots, such as we are during this FDP, we also learn about the ChatGPT, use vast amount of text data to predict the words or phrases in a given context, and they can be used to mimic nature human language and to add a wide variety of language related tasks in a much more sophisticated way than the previously possible. On the we can also say the other emerging AI tools also trained on large data sets focuses on producing computer codes and images in response to user prompts. At the center of teaching and learning, we have heard a lot of interest concern the questions from this during this FDP. Many wonders how such tools might aid the students in completing assignments or necessitate changes in how we assess students' learning. Some are concerned about the impact those tools may have on academic integrity and issues of originality in writing. Others are interested in how such tools can aid instructors in teaching, writing skills, and many are simple curious about the AI tools, how they work and what they can do. In many ways, we can say teaching with AI tools in mind relies on a familiar concept, that is assignments that supports students in developing linked thinking and writing or other generative skills. They are more effective. They include the process of discussing, drafting, and revising ideas in relation to sources and evidences. If we talk about this, the learning futures we choose to decide the future we want for ourselves, we will be pushed into a system in which we have to say, and we will save the future of learning, or will begin technology shape, tech shape it for us. We will control recent developments in technology and they will control us. So we can say as a humanity faces up to the biggest challenges of technology revolutions, here we have, during this faculty development program, we have discussed how we can use technological changes to shape the future of learning, a future that is created by us, not by the machines. And the introduction of ChatGPT, an AI tool developed by, this was developed by OpenAI, that is able to write up full-on students' essays, elaborate codes, and even solve math problems. So teachers, the teacher community, the faculty members, they are concerned about the students using the free and accessible tools. So free accessible tools which allow students to complete assignments without much effort, raises concern of cheating, academic disintegrity, and above all the loss of learning ability. But during this faculty development program, we learn how educators can use these technological tools in their teaching learning process. I'm very much happy that this was a very wonderful faculty development program organized by all the three institutions, three academic sources. That is, one was Ramakrishna Mission, Jolly Chance University, and IPSR Solution Limited. I am very thankful to Professor Mendes Jacob. He is my guru brother also. He is my senior. He is alumni of this department, JITS University. He is a very learned, very academician, very active person. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for this concluding remarks that you've given. Now we will move on to the vote of thanks that will be given by Swami Vedanuraka, the controller of examinations of Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Centenary College, Autonomous. Now, Swami Vedananda is a monk of the Ramakrishna Mission. He has pursued his undergraduate studies in zoology from his Presidency College, Kolkata, postgraduate studies in biophysics and molecular biology from the University of Calcutta, and his PhD from Assam University, Silka. Swami Vedananda has a teaching experience of about 12 years at Ramakrishna Mission, Vivekananda Centenary College, Prahara, an autonomous college accredited by NAC with grade A++. For the last 6 years, Swami Vedananda is the controller of examinations of Ramakrishna Mission, Vivekananda Centenary College, Prahara. Over to you.
Good evening. First of all, after a wonderful enriching on the national level online program based on the outcome and essential AI tools for teachers by Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Centenary College, Kolkata, in association with the Department of Mathematics, Chaudhary Charan Singh University, Meerut, and co-hosted by IPSR Solutions. So we are at the session of this wonderfully enriching session. And what is more, what is than the relevance of the topic is the response which we have received as far as participation from all over the country is concerned. So more than about 3,000 participated in this, and many of them have also opted for the paid LMS version also, which is evident that this topic is highly relevant is teaching learning process and for upgradation of the teaching learning process, starting from the outcome based education, the PO, PSO, and coming to the AI tools. All these have been very much dealt with by the resource person. So for this, we are really thankful to all the resource persons, especially we are thankful to Dr. Sangeeta Shukla, Vice Chancellor, Chaudhary Charan Singh University, and the other teacher, Chaudhary Charan Singh University, Shivraj, Dr. Shivraj Singh, HOD, Department of Physics, and today we are having Dr. Professor and Dean of Science, Department of Mathematics, Chaudhary Charan University, Meerut, and we have heard the concluding remarks from Dr. Mukesh Kumar Sharma, Professor, Department of Mathematics, Chaudhary Charan Singh University, Meerut. So we are really thankful to them for collaborating with us in this wonderful FDP, and we are really indebted to resource persons from IPSR Solutions who have taken this topic very wonderfully. All of us through this topic in depth, and it has really benefited us, and the avenues, newer avenues are opening, and it is really enriching. So we are really grateful to Dr. Mendes Jacob for his wonderful deliberations, Dr. Sunil Job and Dr. Suresh Nambutri of IPSR Solutions for dealing this topic very beautifully. So now we are, especially after this post-COVID era, we are don't know how much we have to depend on technology and how much physical interaction with the teacher is important. A wonderful combination of all these can be found in these deliberations, where we can see how the AI tools can be used for upgradation of the teaching learning process. And so this is really very relevant for today's discussion. And we are also really happy to say this is the second time we are collaborating with IPSR Solution, and like our previous experience, we are very much indebted to them for their enriching sessions. And so we hope to carry on such collaborations in future, both with IPSR and CCS University. And we are thankful to the participants who have actively participated in the sessions and have interacted with the resource persons and have submitted their LMS assignments. So grateful to all the participants all across India, and many who are also participating from abroad. So we are at the end, on behalf of the Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Centenary College, Rahara, Kolkata, and the collaborating institutions, we extend a heartfelt gratitude to all of the participants, and we hope that you will be participating in such events in future and make teaching learning a very enthusiastic and ever growing, and it will definitely be a great journey together. And with these few words, I again thank all the resource persons and collaborating institutions for helping us arranging this 1 week national online film FDP, which have been running through 20th December. So thank you all. Thank you. My best wish and prayers for all of you. Thank you very much. Namaskars.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Swami Vedananda. Thank you for the vote of thanks. Now, I will just explain to you regarding the how to get the certificate. Okay. Please note the LMS, for those who are paid for the LMS access, will be accessible till the 31st December 2023. Your certificate will be available for download from the LMS from 23rd December 2023. Okay, that is on from this Saturday. Your certificate will be available for download in the LMS. Now, to get that certificate, you need to make sure that you complete all the activities, the MCQs, and the feedback form in the LMS. The feedback form in the LMS will be accessible from 9:30 p.m. today. So please make sure you fill up that feedback form, complete all the activities and the MCQs. For the MCQs, you need to make sure that you get 70% and above, so that you have passed that MCQ. And you also have the option. You have the option to retake the MCQ. Okay, so you have to make sure that you complete the activities, the MCQs, and the feedback, and then you can download the certificate from the LMS. Please note, the certificate will not be sent to you separately through email. You can only download it from the LMS. Hope I've made that clear. All these live sessions, the recording of the sessions will be there in the LMS. It will be mentioned under each day, so you can get it. Okay, now for LMS link, if you have made the payment, you will get the LMS access details in your email. All right. I will send the details again. You need to make the payment of ₹500 to the account details that I've just put in the chat now. And then you need to WhatsApp that payment proof to the WhatsApp number that is given there. Okay, once that is done, then you will get an LMS access details to your email. You have the LMS access till 31st December, so you can retake the MCQ test, no problem. There is no specific last days as such for the task, MCQ, or feedback, but you need to complete this to get your certificate downloaded, and the certificate will be available for download from the 23rd December. If you have any, if you have made the payment for the LMS and did not get the LMS link, please contact this number. If you make the payment today, you might get it by tomorrow. Okay, putting the email address here will not do any will not do any good. You need to make the payment and send the WhatsApp proof. Then you will get the details in your email address. You need to get 70% in each of the MCQs. 70% and above. There is no last date for any of the task or MCQs, but if you finish it before the 23rd, then you can download the certificate. So make sure you complete it before 23rd. 23rd is Saturday. From Saturday, your certificate will be available for download. Those who have made the payment that did not get the LMS access, please contact this number. Yes, the feedback link is there in the LMS. It will be accessible from 9:30. Yes, the MCQs are also there in the LMS. Beginner link, I don't have the beginner link. That is a desktop application. You can contact this number for details for it. You need to make the payment and share the payment proof to the WhatsApp number, and then you will get the details into your email which you registered with. If you haven't gotten that, if you made the payment and did not get the LMS access, you can contact the LMS, contact the numbers which I've mentioned there in the chat. Yes, under day 3 also there is an MCQ. MCQ 3 is there under day 3. On day 1, you have the lesson activity, which has the MCQ set 1. Then you have on day 2, the MCQ 2. On day 3, you have MCQ 3. Then on day 4, you have that MCQs on ChatGPT and AI. That is, there are 3 MCQs there. And on day 5, you have 2 MCQs on ChatGPT and AI there. So total, there are an MCQs of 8 MCQs are there. Yes, after 23rd also, you can do the task and MCQs. No issues, no problem. Yeah, they are relatively easy, the MCQs. You can check it. No, it is not mandatory for to complete before 23rd, but your certificate is available from the 23rd. If you need to get the certificate on 23rd, you need to complete the complete all the activities and MCQs and the feedback before that. You can also do it after that. For getting the certificate, you can do it after 23rd also, the task and activities. But if once you complete the task, activities and feedback only, your certificate will be available for download. And you need to do it before 31st of December because your LMS has access is only till the 31st of December. Thank you, everybody. I think I don't see any more questions here. Thank you, everyone, for attending this one week FTP program. We hope to arrange more FTP programs as well. We hope to see you then. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your time and taking this effort to attend this FTP. Please complete those who have got element. Those who have got LMS access, please make sure you do all the activities, MCQs, and feedback to download the certificate. SFP for day 1 is there mentioned in the LMS. Please click on it and you can see the PDF file to it and you can read it. And there is a lesson activity associated with it. Please complete it to complete that lesson activity. All right, everybody, I think we shall call it a day. Thank you, everybody, for attending this FTP. We will end the session for today. Thank you. Have a pleasant evening.